Hello.
So then
What?
the show's on you. Hey, let's talk about this later.
Oh, oh man.
It's
I
okay.
hate
We're
it
just
when
talking a little bit of business. My bad. My bad.
I hate it when my toys talk to me too.
It was. We're having some very serious discussion about the future of the spooked show that we're gonna do. So
Ah. Oh, okay.
anyway, sorry about the delay, guys. I know we're a half an hour getting started here, but my web camera broke. Son of the bitch. So we're here, we're late, but we're here, and that's what counts. Waiting for you guys to go ahead and link up with us and start bullshitting with us a little bit and do it how we do it every single week right here on the Anti-Social Network. I'm your host, Rob Wild, and of course, joined by the lovely and the talented Douglas Damien. How you doing,
Hello.
sweetie?
I am doing just great. It's
Where,
all
where's
good.
Sean?
What?
Where's Sean?
Sean, I don't know. Did he ghost us? Did he
Were we
ghosted?
ghosted by the executive producer of the Antisocial?
Oh
Oh, wait,
man.
no, I'm sorry. Brain fart. Yeah, Sean sent me a message earlier actually saying that that virus that I had last week, he has this week. You
Wow.
cocksucker. Oh, dude, I'm going to have fun the
How
rest
does
of the episode talking about Sean.
how does this virus transmit through the internet waves? The internet that's amazing. That's
Anally.
that's anally?
Anally. I went and paid
Oh.
Sean a visit and I gave it to him.
Oh, well, never mind then.
He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't expecting me. There was a little, just a little bit of a chloroform involved, but save for
Oh,
that, it's all very, gentle and tender and
oh, you
very.
were you were his R word for the night. Okay.
No, no, no. It's not all rapey like you're thinking.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just more forced love making that he wasn't really aware of.
Very polite.
I
Very
I am a
courteous.
proper and fancy man, and I prefer
Yes.
fancy things. And simply taking Sean and his gigantic beard by force would not have done. No, no, that would never have been acceptable.
No. No.
So I took a little refreshments down there. I go on a plane and I nipped on down there and put him to fucking sleep. And it was a fun night for me.
Whoa.
Wow, look how much better this background looks. Okay, new
Yeah.
video camera has to happen.
Yep.
Okay, so we're getting ready to start off with a cryptid thing, aren't we?
Yeah,
Now,
that was
are
that
we
was the
doing that
plan. Do we
today?
well, do we want to wait for Sean to start that or
I think he would rather us wait for him.
okay, I can go in the queue and we can just watch some.
Just jump into the banks and call some bullshit on some very
Yeah.
legitimate stuff.
Yes, yes.
And I said I can't even grab the web camera and move it, but we of course have Jimmy Castle here. Hey guys, yeah, see he's here.
Oh my god.
Hey
No
Jimmy,
way.
you really should be getting out of here soon. Yeah, I'm the guest that won't leave. Well, all right. Now look at you
Oh,
looking off screen like you're looking at Jimmy too.
I, well, of course I am. That's how this works. You
Right
talk to
there
Jimmy, he just materializes in my room here. He just,
on the
"Ugh."
complete other side of the fucking country. Gotta
Yeah.
love it.
That's how good we are. That's how good we are.
Well, it's us.
Yeah, it's us.
It
Don't you know
is
us?
us. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, you might not be aware that it is in fact us, and we are in fact here. You're welcome. So let's bring up a video.
Yeah. This one I was debating on whether or not I just put it in the queue last night. I was debating on whether or not it should be part of cryptids, and I kind of don't think so. So we'll
Okay.
just start off with this one, Alien Hybrid.
Well, real quick before you do that, let's review real quick what we believe a cryptid is, and then people out there can correct us on if we're kind of missing base on everything. Because
Yeah.
what I would like to see the cryptid series go down is like every week for like 4 weeks, we'll feature 2 or 3 per episode.
Okay.
And as I understand it, a cryptid is just anything supernatural that is of flesh and bone.
See, I had a little different take. I thought I think for the most part, cryptids, I had the impression were they are possibly creatures that science is just yet to really confirm and discover. They're like animals that we just don't, like the Loch Ness monster. If it exists, they think it could be some sort of ancient dinosaur that never went extinct, and down in the deep somewhere they're all reproducing and shit, and one pops up every so often wherever.
Actually, I have a pretty strong theory on old Nessie, and that is that Nessie is in fact a giant piece of wood with a Halloween mask on it.
Well, our investigations may uncover the truth.
All right, so those are our takes on what cryptids are, dudes.
like for example,
yes,
like for example, I learned a little while back that you categorize werewolves as cryptids, and I never thought of them in that way because I thought they were too mystical and magical, like a vampire, to be a cryptid. But I don't know, because when I was doing a little bit of research this weekend, I saw that they are categorized in cryptid lists.
right.
But so I guess it might be a combination of maybe animals we've not confirmed that actually exist, and maybe some supernatural things.
I think all of them are supernatural. They're all based on lore,
Yeah.
Man. All right, cool. Let's watch an alien video.
Okay. Alien hybrid.
Ooh, it's a hybrid even. Oh, we
Number 12. Alien hybrid. Several years ago, a strange incident was captured on film in a remote area of southern Vermont, United States, a few miles north of the Green Mountain National Forest. Local residents had been reporting sightings of a peculiar creature with long limbs. The situation escalated when livestock in their backyards were discovered dead with puncture wounds on their necks, and other animals, including chickens, were disappearing without a trace. Eventually, the footage emerged when 2 children claimed to have encountered an alien in a nearby park. They explained that while heading home from a party, they heard unusual sounds. They quickly pulled out their phones and captured footage of a peculiar creature with long limbs walking across the grass from behind a tree. The creature had a round black head and a slim body. Its hind legs resembled those of a human, but what stood out the most were its 2 front arms, which moved eerily as it stalked through the park. Initially, the authenticity of the footage was met with skepticism. However, the boys insisted that it was genuine and hadn't been altered in any way. The video, combined with the reports of dead livestock, raises an unsettling question. Could there really be an extraterrestrial creature living in the hills of southern Vermont?
So, yeah, that one, it's too dark, too blurry, and looks very much like it could be someone in some suit with stick things, with the suit going around their hands, and they're just kind of crutching it, doing a crutch thing and trying to.
What do you think, pal? Yeah, I think it's bullshit too. We all agree that was somebody on crutches. Their elbows were out. The sticks were going straight down. So what? Because maybe, I'm not saying that it wasn't put on to be, scary alien video, but hey, no, dude, this is not our show, right? This is our show. You need to fuck off. Anyway. No, I'm not saying that somebody wasn't putting the cripple up to fucking.
Dude, what's his name?
He hasn't told me his name yet. He tells me a lot of creepy things.
Yeah.
Oh, you think that's what that was? Really? Okay, well, his opinion of what that video was he thinks that was Sean faking sick just so he didn't have to come to work today. Fucking Sean.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that would explain the crutches.
That's it. He's working it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your insight on that. That video was
That
complete
makes sense.
bullshit, and it was Sean.
That makes sense. Yes, it's definitely
Sean
Sean.
put that one on. Okay, so bullshit. Fuck you, Sean. Moving on.
Let me get rid of that.
Oh man, I tell you, ever since you guys were breaking my balls last week,
Ah!
I've been waiting for an opportunity. You're next. I'll get you.
I don't doubt that. Okay. Well, for now, we have
Ow.
doorbell cam catches little ghost and spooky witch.
Oh shit.
Good for the Halloween season here.
On March 20th of 2023, a very peculiar video was uploaded by a grandmother who was looking over at the footage captured by her doorbell camera. The recording was taken late at night when no one at home had been awake. So according to the grandma, whatever was caught on camera couldn't have been her nor her spouse who resides with her. Now the house they live in isn't thought to be haunted, as nothing strange or unexplainable has occurred there before. If anything unusual was happening, they would forbid their grandchildren from coming over. But despite having doubts that strange things would ever happen, they captured this. It's around 3:20 in the morning when their doorbell camera records something pretty creepy. Take a look.
Wow, that was terrifying.
It appears that a small white figure dashes out the front door before disappearing into the dark. But then, moments later, something else appears on camera. An odd-looking silhouette can be seen just a few feet away, moving in a strange manner, as if it was floating above ground. Naturally, its uncanny movement has left the grandparents beyond spooked, but they were more concerned about seeing their front door open, as if someone or something was in their place. Although they can't seem to explain the events of that night, they've taken safety measures to ensure no one or nothing breaks into their house. Yet still, the question remains, who or what had been inside their home, and just what in the world was this?
So, my take, small child in a sheet running out the door, and then literally someone in a witch costume walking out. I could kind of see the pointy hat and the little fluffy shoulders, like in like the dress, like going down the driveway.
Okay. Hang on.
But the little white thing just ran like a small child in a sheet to me.
That's a good one. He says that was Sean's hijinks.
Oh God,
That
Sean
last
again?
video, Sean arranged on Halloween night when a trick-or-treater was running away to go to the next house. And then there was the parent walking around their costume, moving on to the next house. But that fake doorbell video was shot by Sean, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. Why has he got to screw everything up? Because he's, feeling under the weather, supposedly.
He's getting heated. Don't get heated at Doug. Oh,
Yeah.
he's not heated at you. He's heated at Sean. Sean's not here. You can't get him right.
I don't need yet another living toy after me. That's
Jesus Christ. Did you just put that one up just to fuck with me? Is that what that was?
it was in the queue. It was in the queue.
Do you
That's what
have a folder in the queue that says anything along the lines of Buster Rob's balls?
No, but that's a really good idea. Thanks.
No, it's not a terrible idea. Cut that pot out, Sean. Sean.
God gave me a great idea. I appreciate that.
Are you gonna go make a move on it for me? You mean no? I thought you were.
What? What's he gonna do?
He's not gonna do anything apparently. Little prick. I asked him to make a move on you to straighten you out. He said no.
Oh, a move on me. I thought you said a movement on the floor, and I'm like, what? Like a bowel movement? What are you talking about? It's gonna make Dookie on the floor. Okay.
Now that right there is classic representation of ghosted humor.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a shit on the floor. Oh, by the way, I know, guys, I know we got a late start, but I do got somewhere to be. So we're not going to go as long as usual, but damn it, we couldn't leave you guys hanging. Moving on. What else do you got in the fuck you, Rob folder?
Okay, so I have one I don't really remember. I named it Why Sound Effects. So this is a mystery to both of us as we're going into it. Are you ready?
You probably busted your own self out already, as you know that this video is bullshit.
I don't know. I don't remember it. So let's see.
Oh,
the next video comes from the Russian YouTube channel Sergei Ognev. In this movie, Sergei chooses to explore a deserted building alone in an unidentified area. For a while, not much happens, but then Sergei decides to go upstairs and hears a startling disturbance.
Why the sound effects indeed.
He turns around as he hears unusual noises coming from behind and sees a peculiar glowing light at the end of the hallway that appears to move slightly before dissipating.
Wow. Okay, so that goes way back. I kind of remember it now. And there was absolutely nothing in that video except a really cool boom sound effect that they threw in there.
Well, what else was kind of cool about it was the ruffling noise. It kind of rung a bell for me because it went, right? That was the kind of bass it made. Kind of like Megadeth or Exodus, like Exodus. Anyway.
Maybe they were playing nearby.
Yeah. Kirk Hammett left the Brute Group from Metallica, and they went, okay, we're done. None of us really have any here. No, that's
so. Yeah, I don't even know what to say bullshit about. I mean, it's like they threw enough sound effect, and it was just an empty building. Well, there's a light at the end, but that could have been a reflection of the light from the camera.
We don't have the same kind of viewership that we would usually have because we got a late start. I think if we did have the kind of viewers right now that we normally have, just about all of them would be saying, yeah, fuck you, Doug, for making us watch that.
You never know what you're going to get when you're in the queue.
You know, this is what the fuck happens when Sean doesn't show up. Sean!
That's right. That's right. We are just, this is going down.
Hang on. No, there's even some things that I'm not going to say on the air.
Uh-oh.
That was some vulgarity. I can't believe your little mouth can say such things. Good God. Yo, I think you need a timeout, dude. I think you need to get up out of here for a minute. And just like that, he walked away. See, he talks to me. He walks around, but he won't tell me what his name is. That's a little creepy, but, you know, fuck the little prick. He'll tell me eventually.
Yeah, he's afraid you're going to call the cops.
Well, I might, because I know he is pretty good friends with Uncle Jay.
Oh. Well, that's never good.
That's never good. They even put a picture up on the Facebook page the other day. It was creepy.
Okay, our next video, roadside figure.
At approximately 1 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that not many drivers take for a certain reason. It is said that driving down this road is dangerous, as many accidents have occurred here before, and tragically, some of those accidents were fatal. Because of this, some believe that the road is cursed and should therefore be closed down permanently, but most drivers, like the one in this video, can't find an alternate route to their destination. They have no choice but to take this one. On August 18 of 2023, Gaston Rodriguez and his co-driver were taking this route when something pretty creepy happened. The two drivers are listening to some cheerful music to make their commute less frightening, when out of nowhere, they capture this. Down the road, there appears to be a moving figure darting across the dirt path before suddenly disappearing from sight. It seems that neither driver had noticed the mysterious figure during this recording, but it was after watching this clip that they were left totally spooked. Who, or whatever this is, just seems to come out of nowhere and then vanish before crossing over to the road.
So
I'm
the
sorry.
vanishing.
I'm sorry, everybody. You know,
We were supposed to start cryptids tonight.
yeah. See, what happens is when shit like this happens, and when the executive producer decides to no-show us because his HIV is acting up, then we go into the queue. Now, you guys got to know that the queue was full of videos that we, for the most part, have said, oh, no, we can't show that. We just don't remember which ones they are. Now, when Sean is here helping keep us on track, the videos have been getting a little bit more convincing lately. But for today, I think we just got pounds and pounds of bullshit to show you.
Yeah, that could either be. I mean, I thought the vanishing was impressive, but the way that thing moved, it literally could have been a superimposed image that they just had moving, and then you have the clip when you're editing, have it just kind of vanish and disappear. I do it with Ghoul Girl stuff all the time. So
as soon as I saw the guy drumming to his steering wheel like this, no, and then, but they really finished me off when they caught a reflection of themselves in the windshield and said it was somebody running across the field. That's where they really lost.
You thought it was a reflection of themselves?
Of course it was.
Oh,
There was the lighting.
trick editing, but
Then you could just see it too well. Out there in pitch desert darkness, they're gonna see somebody running across a dark road. Not bloody fucking likely.
yeah, I mean, it looked like wearing a white shirt, but again, like I was thinking editing.
But
like
even
they're-
still, even with a white shirt, where they caught it, it's like, yeah, the headlights weren't really hitting it. Look, I think that we should just go ahead really quickly and take a quick air drum solo instrumental. Ready? Okay.
There we go.
Thanks for giving us all a little head there. We appreciate it. So that video was complete.
Was that?
That video was bullshit.
Yeah.
Complete. So let's
Okay.
find. Let's since we are making this short, let's try to dig up at least one from the title that seems like it might be good. Let's try to find something spooky.
Ooh. Huh.
Not looking good, huh? Slim Pickens.
Oh boy, this is we have eyes down in a hole.
That's where Sean's gonna be. I see him now.
We we have USO, which is under unidentified submerged object, like underwater,
Ow.
or weird glitch matrix. Weird glitch in the matrix.
I fucking hate the Matrix ones. Let's watch that.
Oh, you hate the matrix one. Okay, here we go. And yes.
This highly unnerving video was published to the popular High Strangeness subreddit,
Sean!
which essentially specializes in posts of some genuinely strange stories, videos, and photos.
Oops. That's freaking weird, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah, like there's someone else taking a picture.
Right? It's just so weird because it should be moving.
Like a
Yeah, I don't
bird
see any,
frozen
like-
in time.
I don't see anything like.
Amazingly, it looks as though there is some kind of dead bird floating in the sky. There are poles and wires near the bird, but the bird is not directly touching them, so what could possibly be going on here?
Come on. Fuck.
You wanted to see the glitch matrix, the matrix, or glitch in the
Oh, it's-
matrix.
18 pounds of bullshit in a 4-pound sack. And this is why. Did you notice the phone poles, the phone wires, the trees? Everything was pixelating in and out except that fucking abnormally large frozen bird in the sky. Now, I don't doubt that something was happening up in the sky that got somebody else's attention. But that was clearly imposed onto that fucking video. To me.
You think so?
What do you think?
Well, I thought it was interesting. I did think that was an interesting one simply because I thought if it's superimposed, it looks really good, but it's not just the superimposing, like the shading and the, matching up with what the rest of the video. But what got me was how steady it grew bigger and bigger. When you're trying to do like a tracking shot because the car is moving, you got to start. It's really difficult to have that consistently move in such a way that it seems like it's really getting bigger and bigger.
He was stopped. They weren't moving. There was
I
a
thought they were
guy.
moving.
There was a guy in a car in front of them who was stopped, who was out of his car. So they were looking at something going on up there, but whatever.
But they
it
were
was,
on an approach though, and then maybe at some point they stopped.
God, I sure do wish we had some viewership right now. I'd love everybody to come on here and tell us what a piece of shit Sean is.
Do we want to watch it again?
Yes.
Yes.
I said it. I said yes.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Why am I watching this again?
This highly unnerving video was published to the popular High Strangeness subreddit, which essentially specializes in posts of some genuinely strange stories, videos, and photos.
Oops. Yeah, see, it's rolling right now. They
That's
zoom
freaking
in.
weird,
They also.
Isn't it?
Yeah, like there's someone else taking a picture.
Right?
Yeah, they're slow rolling.
And then they
It's
zoomed
so
in.
weird because it should be moving.
Yeah, I don't see any like.
And then
I don't see anything like.
okay, yeah, they're stopped now, but
Amazingly, it looks as though there is some kind of dead bird floating in the sky. There are poles and wires near the bird, but the bird is not directly touching them, so what could possibly be going on here?
okay.
I'm not with it.
You what?
I'm not with it.
Yeah, so they were rolling and then they stop at some point, but their zooming made it seem as if that's what got me thinking they kept rolling like they're rolling underneath it. The zooming they were doing was making the wires. Then they zoom out real quick. I almost think I'm trying to put my editing visual effects hat on here. I almost think like they come to a stop and then they start the zooming or no, they might have not even. They could have just kept filming and talking, and then afterward render the video with the bird in it, and then take that and make zooming effects after the fact, and then render that and post that maybe.
That's God damn it! What?
I know that's riveting. Podcasting what I said right there, but
Okay, he's got a question for you. He wants
okay.
the question. Okay. He wants me to ask you, did that voice on the video sound anything to you like executive producer Sean?
I did hear some familiarity. I mean, he seems to be behind every goddamn effed up video that we've had in the queue since before he was around. I think he's been sabotaging us since before we even knew who the guy was.
So he was trying to destroy us.
Oh,
And then he comes to me and he says, "Rob, I think I should be your executive producer." And I said, "Really, Sean? Because you're a little slow and a little doopy." He said, "Yeah, but if you give me an opportunity, I'm going to let you down at every
oh my
game."
God. Was he
Sean!
single white? Was he single white femaling us the whole time?
And you know what's sad is we knew this about Sean. We knew Sean was a little bit shady, but to pretend he has the same virus that I just injected into him anally already, it's ending too fast, Sean. Okay, I think with that, I think we've been more obscene than usual on this show. I think with that, we have to take it.
Okay. No eyes down in a hole.
Fuck it. We'll see Sean in a hole.
Eyes down in a hole, and here we go.
The Depths.
The depths.
The next video comes from the YouTube channel Rochelle G. And in this video, she investigates a hole, which is roughly 100 feet deep. She says that a few years back, a little girl fell down this hole and unfortunately met her demise as a result. But when she decides to take a look at the depths of the hole, and she shines her light, she captures something terrifying.
Literally, somebody died in here. There is a body. Well, they're probably not anymore, but
It's bones.
a body in the bottom. Look,
No, I'm
you
sure
can't
they
even
probably.
We stand
see
there
that.
right now. Yep.
Let me turn my light on. You can see. Actually, it shows up pretty good on camera here. There is something at the bottom of that freaking well.
Ooh.
As Rochelle shines the light down at the bottom, we can see a pair of glowing eyes as well as a faint shape of a head lurking at the bottom of the hole, and it looks to be non-human. It is a common belief by many people that reptilian aliens and other unknown beings occupy the undergrounds of the earth. Perhaps this is what we are potentially seeing as we stare into the literal depths of despair. Let me know what you think.
He got his channel name in it.
Did. Oh God, it's like when you get to say the title of a movie in the movie. You're the shit.
That's right.
It's the depths of despair. No, that was absolutely legit. That was Sean down that hole. You're
That was
right.
Sean in the hole. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
That sounds
pal.
good to me.
By
Sean
the
in
way,
the hole.
he told me his name is Jinx. By the way,
He told- Oh, the clown?
yeah, he told me his
Oh.
name is Jinx. I'm like, that was a lot of fucking work to get such a.
I thought you were
stupid
saying
name.
Sean's name was James. He just goes by Sean, but okay.
No, his name is Jinx.
Oh.
No. And
Jinx.
he's jinxing Sean because he's busting Sean out for all of his hijinks and his shenanigans. Shenanigans that, quite frankly, we do not approve of here over at Antisocial Network.
Oh, no, never.
Everything we do is just way above board and completely top fucking shelf.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that was a cat, something like that. That was a critter.
You don't
But
think
I love
you don't think it's a pathway to the land of the lost?
Ooh.
There's like the Slee Slacks or whatever the hell.
Slee Slacks, yeah. And, it makes me wonder, like, what grade that first woman who was showing the hole actually made it through. Yeah, there was a body down there. It's still down there. Well, surely it's been removed. No, it's still down there. Hey, Doug, you got a June bug on your cornhole, buddy. Peter on your Peter, whack it off. That was stupid. That was a hell of a way to end the show. We're going to end the show with that absolutely awful, awful video. And that was, that's right. And that was brought to you courtesy of executive producer Sean Young, who was good enough to leave this ship in our hands. And then surprise when it's a disaster.
This is us. This is how it goes.
Jesus. Anyway, bye. See you next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye. Bye.